What y'all think Gary and Robin gonna say to Andy on next week's episode? Wait, is it next week's episode? Because I've been hearing that it's not supposed to come back until the end of January. I don't know if that's true or not. But okay, so on this episode, hold on, this is a review for Tyler Perry Sister season 5, episode 10. Okay, so on this episode, Aaron is reassuring Karen that even if the baby isn't his, he's not going anywhere. He's so confident. He said he did the math and he's confident that the baby is his. I mean, we hoping it's his because it's bad enough that Heather baby is gonna be is Zach's or whatever, because she already trying to stir trouble and everything. Then you got Fatima. She doesn't want to rush the wedding and everything. She brought up a good topic though. She brought up how in Georgia when you get married in certain states, like Georgia, your spouse debt becomes your debt and everything. And I was like, that's a good topic because that's one of the things that people don't talk about before they get married and everything. Some people have a lot of debt, and some people not willing to carry on your debt. But yeah, she brought that up. She don't want to rush. She started talking about Heather was meeting up with Hayden and everything. I said, come on now. I said, has Fatima even fully told Zach everything? And it becomes complicated because, we got Zatima. We haven't seen season 2 of Zatima yet. So we don't know how much they done told because we seen them get engaged on Zatima before we heard about it on Sistas or whatever. So we don't know. We don't know if Fatima told him about the abortion or anything. Because I was like, she keep coming at him about stuff. She keep trying to pull out the relationship and every stuff and everything. I say every stuff and everything and run and everything. So I'm like, okay, have you been fully honest? We don't know until we see season two of Zatima or whatever. Cause I keep waiting on them to bring it up. I keep waiting on them. Maybe they saving it for season 2 as a team. I keep waiting on them to bring up how she got an abortion when dealing with Ian and everything. Unless I missed that episode, I don't recall. I seen somebody say the same thing. They don't recall or whatever. But I'm gonna have to go back and watch the team to see. But yeah, she keeps trying to pull out the relationship. She said, because he got the situation that with Karen, the baby might be his. Then you got Heather, baby done been confirmed to be his, and she was trying to tell him that they finna try to come after him hard. I said, right, especially with Hayden, they need to work together to get this man out. They gonna have to get him because he doing too much. Ain't no way he's supposed to keep getting away with this stuff. Then they was showing, like I said before, a spoiler peek for season 6. He's gonna be in season 6. That's what they said. Things change, but I heard Tyler Perry film in just a few days, so I don't know. But Karen finally learns that Sabrina is in jail from none other than Danny. I said we can always count on Danny to be honest, except for when it comes to Preston. She could be honest about everything else except Preston. She just want to give this man a hard time, and I don't understand. But they want Andy being Karen and Danny and even Sabrina. They all want Andy to get help from Rob, and they like, can't you, because he got Zach and Fatima out of jail and everything. But Karen is about to find out who the father is because she set up an appointment at the hospital and everything. I said, well, I wouldn't go to the same hospital considering Aaron friend worked there. I was like, okay, how well do he know this lady at the hospital, the doctor lady who's snitching and stuff? What's their history together? Will she go as far as to switch the DNA results? Because he keeps saying, I know I'm the baby's father. I know I'm the baby's father. Would he have her, would he have the doctor lady switch the test? But it's like on Love is wrong. The doctor didn't switch the test, but Alex was trying to make it seem like the doctor did. I don't know if they would go that route or not. But he just said he counted though. Maybe that's why he's saying that. He counted and he see that it's the day that she conceived and everything. But we finna see because she set the appointment. She says tomorrow, but that's not gonna be tomorrow. Tomorrow, we don't even know if that's gonna be on next week's episode. And then the fact that it's gonna be some more stuff because okay, when Karen and the Pam was on the phone, she was trying to make sure she checked everything. She found out it was a dude there. They showed the curling. I said, "Oh, we so shop about to burn down," and it's like Karen knew something was wrong over there, or she just know Pam. But yeah, is the shop gonna burn down? I said, "Oh my goodness, it's always something." But they gotta have some type of storyline going on for next season. But yeah, she's fun to find out and everything. She says that the exercise she did, the letter writing and stuff that her mom had her do, it kind of worked or whatever. But then how she responded, I'm yelling this, so sorry. Then how she responded to them saying Fatima was cool and she would be a part of the sister circle if she wasn't dating Zach and everything. I was like, well, she did admit that, she not all the way there yet, but at least she's saying, I feel like maybe she finna get Aaron a chance. You think when she get Aaron a chance, something gonna pop off? I don't know. I just seen Calvin. I just seen Calvin in a preview for a new movie on Tubi, y'all. I said, ooh wee. I seen Aaron on the preview for a trailer for a movie on BT. I said I'm glad they expanded. Sabrina got a whole bunch of Christmas movies that's out or either coming out. But let's see what Robin trying to get Andy back in his good graces. He calls and he says he gonna try to help Sabrina and everything. And he's like, "You sure she didn't do it?" And she was like, "She 100% sure." And he was like, "So what I gotta do to make it up to you and everything?" And she says nothing. So what led him to think it was okay to come there? Or did Gary invite him? Like, I wanna know. I wanna know why he's there or whatever. Was he coming to call? I mean, was he coming to tell her about Sabrina? He got some good news about Sabrina, or what? Cause what part of that conversation was like, come to my house? I know she want to know, you know what's going on, but she gonna call. She on the phone. Gary calls her and she gonna tell him to be. She said be. Then she said not be in her bed without no clothes on. I said she got there and everything. She thought she was gonna get the doing the do. Then Gary did his, like, he pointed to us. He didn't point, but you know what I'm saying. He looked over that way and Robin sitting over there. I said, That's what Andy get for trying to be a player. Trying to be a player. Would that be considered her trying to be a player? But let's see. But he said he gonna help. I had wrote Andy ain't gonna never let Gary go. Gonna have. Where Jasmine? Dog, I feel like their storyline ain't over. It's definitely ain't over considering they was trying to sue. She was trying to sue all her friends and stuff. But Zach said every time. So they had. Hold on, I got to make this clip longer. Okay, so they at the playing basketball, and I'm like, oh, here we go again. So they show Gary talking to Aaron and everything, and Zach comes up, and then Gary spoke to Zach, and Zach didn't want him to talk to him or whatever. So then Aaron was trying to talk to Zach and talking about he don't want no beef and all that other good stuff. And Zach wasn't trying to hear it. Zach be so hostile when it comes to Aaron. I understand in a way, but at the same time, he right, because if you are the father and he gonna be with Karen, y'all gonna have to squash that beef, because if not, the child gonna pay the price. I don't understand why people don't be getting it. But he started trying to talk to him. Then here come Hayden, and he was like, I certainly, because Zach said he didn't want Aaron on his team, and Hayden gonna pop up talking about something. What was the point of you popping? Is you stalking this man at this point? You gotta be stalking this man, cause why are you there? But he's like, I certainly don't want you on my team. So Zach, they get into it, start going back and forth, and Aaron steps in the middle and try to break it up and everything. And Hayden was like, he don't know him. I said, well, y'all connected to the same dude, Gary. How come you don't know him? Or whatever. Wait a minute. Now I'm thinking about, what was the other dude name? We ain't seen him. Gary, they work for Gary. I don't forgot his name already. We ain't seen him. I just thought about that. Dog, I can't think of his name right now. But he knows that Hayden and Gary know each other. Well, everybody know now, but you know. So then Aaron's still trying to be Mr. Nice Guy. And he's like, trying to get Zach to see that they gonna have to squash the beef or whatever. So Zach admits, he's like, okay. He said every time he around Aaron, he nice to him. Aaron is nice to Zach, and he starts to like Aaron a little more. I said, what? I was like, I would like to see them squash the beef. And then Zach leaves. He started walking away, and then Aaron's like, one day you're gonna have to let the love in and everything. So Zach started running or whatever. So I was like, well, let me find out. Man. Or whatever. But the girls over here telling on each other to Karen or whatever, because they been keeping stuff secret because either they just don't want her to know, want anybody to know, and because they don't want to stress her out because the doctor said she can't be stressed and everything. I said, well, she the one stressing herself out. I keep saying, I'm gonna say it again, but it look like she calming down. I don't know. But Danny and Andy agree that Fatima cool and would be in their sister circle by now if she wasn't with Zach. And Karen felt some type of way a little bit, but she was still calm. She was calm about it and everything. But I forgot to mention Hayden tells Zach that he going to jail. He keeps on telling him he going to jail and everything. I said, sir, you going to jail. Wait, I can't wait. I hope he go to jail because he need to pay for playing on drugs. He needs to pay for listening to folks' conversation on the phone or whatever they call it. He needs to pay for stalking people. He got a whole lot of list of crimes, but the fact that he knows so many people, he probably get off on the charges. Who knows at this point? Because apparently it's a lot of crooked people in the criminal justice system. But Preston is outside waiting on Danny as she arrived and everything. I was like, and he's still waiting on her because she was like, did you? She want to know if he proposed to the lady. And he's like, no. He said, and she said, what you gonna do? And he said, it all depends on what you do and everything. And she still don't get it. I don't understand. She's still making excuses talking about you did, she don't want to hurt him and all this other stuff. But they have somewhat of a little conversation and everything. And they agreed to go inside and Preston was trying to tell her they could take one step at a time, basically. I was like, right, you can't just rush stuff. And they walk off and they hold their hands and stuff. I say, oh, yay. They hold it. See, I was rooting for them at first, but the way she keep on trying to put everything on him, I don't like that. But I'm still rooting for him and everything. But yeah, I had already talked about Pam leaving the curling irons on or something. And Gary and Robin, y'all. Okay, what y'all rate this episode out of a 10? Let's see. I give it a 5. I don't even know if I should give it a 5. Nothing really, ain't nothing popped off yet. I'm gonna say 5. It wasn't all that good. It wasn't bad. I don't know. I'm just ready to see something, y'all, that leaves us on the edge of our seat. And I don't mean Robin and Gary, because we did that already. Remember when they tried to make a scene like Gary walked out the bathroom talking about, can he join? And all that stuff. I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all thought of this episode down below. Until next time, deuces.